This is a video showing you how to replace the motor of this treadmill. It is essentially the disassembly and assembly of the new motor. Now, first of all, before you start any work on the treadmill, switch off the treadmill and unplug the mains. Then remove the motor cover. On this occasion I have actually loosened the screws, so I'm just going to lift off the cover like that. And use the tools that have been provided, which are the wrench and then also the spanner with the Phillips screwdriver tip. Now, using the screwdriver tip, first of all, undo the screw which is securing the earth cable, which is the yellow and green cable over here. Right. So I have taken off the earth cable. Now next, I've used a pair of scissors, but if you've got wire cutters, that'd be better, and clip off the grips that are actually holding the wires together, like this over here. Okay, so one grip over here, and there's another grip over here, and there is another wire grip over here which I've already cut earlier on. Okay, so all the wires are free now, except for the red and the black one, which you have to disconnect. You see, now you may have to use a bit of a force over here to disconnect these cables over here. Okay, red one comes off, black one comes off. Now all the three cables are connected to the motor. The black one that goes onto the brush, the red one that goes here, and the green and yellow one that goes here. Okay, so the next step is to use the wrench to loosen these two bolts on the motor, so that you can on the two bolts on the motor mounting plate. And I'm just going to, this is already pre-loosened, I'm just going to finish unscrewing it over here like that. So remove the first bolt. Okay, this is the second bolt here. So the motor sort of drops down onto the mounting plate, which is normal. And then what you do is that you can see the drive belt is now a bit loose. You see, now this there's only one way that this motor will come out, and you need to sort of twist it around a little bit, and it comes out. This is the only way it will come out, and twist it around like that. So then it goes sort of vertical like that, and then slide the broad part of the motor along the mounting plate, and it comes off like that. Okay, so this is the faulty motor. All right. Now, pretending this is the motor I'm going to replace. Let's say this is a new motor. I would just do the reverse of what I've done earlier. Okay. Now I'm going to seat this motor back. I'm going to do it the reverse, which is slide the broad part of it under the mounting plate like that. Bend it over like that, and put the drive belt over here. Then I'm going to proceed to tighten these two bolts. Now the motor is mounted with the two bolts in place on the mounting plate, and the motor drive belt on the axle. The next thing to do is to reconnect the motor wires. Now there's a red one that goes on top over here, and a black one that goes on the bottom of the red one, like that. And finally, this is the ground cable, which you must secure on the chassis of the frame. I'm going to finger tighten it first. I'm going to hand tighten it first before I use the tool. Okay. Yep. I'm going to gather everything in place, make sure they're not in the way before I close the motor cover. Okay.